If I just start speaking Dutch and just speak like 1% more Dutch every single day, I'll be speaking fluent Dutch hopefully in a year or two. So, you know, I just have to speak enough Dutch that it would be unreasonable for me to still suck at Dutch. That's all it really comes down to. I would prefer if we got past Florana this attempt. You and me both. When the habits are atomic, so true. That's why I'm playing Ouya today. I don't really want to play Ouya, but I have to play Ouya. Because the best Ratchet and Clank speedrunner in the entire world would play every day, even if he didn't want to. And he would do it with a smile on his face, like this. Oh, gamers, gamers, gamers. It is such a beautiful day, and I'm so happy to be here. I really am. Maybe put Ratchet and Clank in Dutch. There is no option to do that, as far as I'm aware. At Zem, I'm currently working on streamer.bot improvements for Geek. Do you also want a custom bot that we could add stuff like Dutch for you to learn it? Yeah, that'd be fucking epic. I'd be down. Oh my god, the fart counter is working. Yo, a round of applause. Wait a minute, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. I can do it, I can find it. No, that wasn't it, but you guys know what I was going for. Oh my god, I'm getting smarter and smarter at it. The sexiest rack speedrunner, though, would be playing Tools NG+. Maybe. Zem, what would you name your new bot? I don't know. Do you want to do something other than Clark? What's like a good community inside joke? If I had a streamer bot, what would I name the streamer bot? Martha. Bro, Martha's a great name. The name needs to be free on Twitch. Oh, probably not Martha then. That dumb whore.
Thank you for subscribing.
Alright, we did it. We got past the hardest skill point in the entire game. Oh my god, minus 42 on PB. Alright, let's think here. I can check if Hapini bot is taken yet. We could always just name it Hapini. Or maybe... I don't know, what's like a really good name? We could do Hapini. We could do Seal Scrubber. Oh, Third Rate Panda. Wait, did I already say thank you to Third Rate Panda? Third Rate Pandage, I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for the 22 months. It's so good to see you, my dude. I hope you've been good since GDQ. I know it's been about it's been 7 months since we hung out in person. I hope life's been good since then. Hope things are all right. Hi, Yukiko. Accelerator. I don't know why I would name the bot Aria. Can you explain why I would need to do that? What about... Okay, I have an idea. I know we can name the bot. Can somebody see if... Seal Scrubber 6 is available? Because Opera... I mean, I guess that's fair. Arya is a nice name. I just don't know what relevance it has to being a stream bot or to my
Thank you
community.
for subscribing.
I guess maybe
Welcome
people
to
would
the
know that I'm an
Rat
opera
Pack.
singer, but that's not, I don't know.
Fart sound maxing.
I'm not really feeling it. I think there's better options. No offense. I do appreciate the suggestion, though. I guess the Quaria? Why isn't Cloud? Oh, wait. Stefan Broll. Thank you so much, Stefan Broll. I really appreciate you, dude. Thank you for the 8 months. You're the GOAT, my dude. I appreciate it. What's your mom's name? I don't want to make the bot my mom's name. That seems a bit strange.
Oh, thank you for subscribing.
Oh my goodness, the Jimothy Cool. What's up, Jimothy?
Yo.
Great to see you, man. Hope things have been good, dude. Jimothy, I gotta let you know, I think I may have told you this before, but I need to reiterate that, like, once every, like, month or so, I go back and I watch your Gen 4 OU suspect laddering journey. That was some real shit, man. That was some real shit. And it just every so often, just whenever I need to pick me up in life, I'm just like, all right, you know, things are rough, but at least I'm not playing Gen 4 OU. I just sniped Seal Scrubber 6. Why ever you wanted that name? Well, that is the name that I use on Pokemon Showdown. And it's just in general a very funny name. That reminds me, I haven't played Ranbats in a while. I think my elo is decayed by like a shitload. I was trying to climb to top 500 on the Ranbats ladder at one point. I got to like, I think low 2100, and then I ate shit and lost a lot. And then I stopped playing for a while. I was like, I need a break, man. I'm getting fucking smacked around. Yo, what up, Modern Neanderthal? How you doing, dude? Okay, good. Accelerator, thank you, by the way. In case I didn't already say it, I'm all over the place today mentally. You're gonna have to forgive me. I haven't slept a whole lot today. Not an excuse, it's just, you know, I'm gonna be a little stupider than usual. That's just the way it is sometimes. Thank you for the 5 months, my dude. I really appreciate it. Welcome back to the Zenjamins. Marcadia missions are so fun. Best part of every speedrun. Yeah, Federico, eventually I am going to learn Marcadia Skip, but that's not quite the most important thing on my plate right now, so it'll happen when it happens. Why did YouTube unsub me from you? The fuck? I'm going to assume that's maybe Nye Guy? I don't know how to navigate this N7 business. So I'm going to call you Nye Guy until you tell me how to pronounce your name. I don't know. Sometimes it seems like certain websites and applications just do that, where they just randomly, I don't know, maybe you like click something, maybe you were watching one of my videos on your phone and then like, well, am I crazy? Did that ship just disappear? Oh, that's like an Ouya PS3 thing. I forgot about that. Yeah, maybe you were like on your phone and without realizing it, you hit the fucking, you know, you hit, like unsub. You know, it's possible. It's possible. That sort of stuff happens with technology. Especially, I don't know about you guys, but I actually don't have YouTube Premium. I'm still like on like the YouTube like ad monkey grind, where I have to like watch 6 ads a video. So I have to do that strat where you like, if you want to like listen to a YouTube video as you're walking around, but you don't want to be like one of those guys who has his phone out while he's walking around in public, then like I gotta do that thing where I like keep the video on but then put it in my pocket, and like sometimes the heat, the body heat, like fucks everything up. I think that's like a new record for most amount of shots eaten on a dropship. That was insane. Aren't there cracked YouTube apps for iPhone? You know, I've genuinely never thought of that. Get YouTube Premium. It's a really good service. What is the benefit aside from like the well, I guess there's a lot of benefits. But the problem is, okay, the problem is you can justify any subscription service by being like, "Oh, you get all these cool features." But then you think about it in the abstract and you're like, "Wait a minute, I'm spending like $60 a month on a bunch of subscriptions I don't actually need." Where would you guys, like, okay, so right now I've got, like, do you pay for Spotify? Yes, I do. I pay for Spotify Premium. You get the special student discount and only pay €5 for it? That's pretty good. I miss the days of single-time purchases. I miss it too, Zatral. Those were good days. Well, technically speaking, it is still like that if you just ignore all the shit you don't want. Is Claudia just training for NG plus no QE? You can probably just ask her, Mueka. I don't know. The best part of this speedrunning community, Mueka, is that all the people involved, we're not like celebrities or anything. We're just people. You can just ask questions. You don't need me to be the person who teaches you everything. That's the beauty of it. It's like that, as that saying goes, you can just do things. Maybe I should go back to Rambats. Frankly, Rambats can wait. I've got more important things in my life right now. Zem, why are you so cool? I don't know. I appreciate that. It's a very nice compliment. Thank you for calling me cool. You guys are people? Well, in the loosest definition of the word, I suppose. It took Zem a year to respond when I first sent him a message in 2021. Yeah, I've improved as the years have gone on at responding to my DMs. But to be completely honest, I think I'm about to overhaul, like... Well, no, I'm not going to talk about it. I'm just going to do it. Never mind. I'm ending the sentence there. You guys don't get to know what the sentence is. Which Ratchet game is a good first speedrun? A good first Ratchet game to speedrun is whichever one you would find the most fun to play. There is no correct answer. The only correct answer is whatever one you would enjoy. Can you reveal the rest of the sentence in December 12th together with the ESA matter? Oh yeah, I can definitely do that. That's a good idea, RR. Extremely based, not cringe. I think you're I think you're pretty epic, frankly. Then me, who's played Going Commando 100 plus times. Yeah, Going Commando is a great game. The thing you have to think about it, everybody, okay. So here's the way I describe it. Don't spend any mental energy thinking that hard about what you want your first Ratchet speed game to be. Just start playing. Just start playing. Seriously. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to do anything. Just pick a game and start immediately. Because the longer you take to think about it, the less likely you are to actually do it. And that's the gosh darn truth of it. Okay, no, you're gonna take forever to kill me. Where can I die easily? Maybe here? Nope. Okay, I'm just gonna die now. Oh! There was a death plane there. That's epic. Okay. Do you prefer Ratchet 2 or 3 in terms of casual play? Do I prefer Ratchet 2 or 3 in terms of casual play? Probably 2. But 3 is still good. You know? It's still good, for sure. Okay, we gotta kill just a couple more guys here. Nice. Du hast einen Stilpunkt bekommen. And now we can leave. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful stuff. What about in terms of speedrunning? Rank 2 or 3?
Oh, thank you for subscribing.
Are you running, Dad?
Am I running? Yes, I am. Thank you, Hypo, for the 52 months. I appreciate it. Which do I prefer? Whichever one I'm currently running is the one that I prefer. That's how it be for me. Whichever one I'm currently running is the one that I prefer. And that's the way I've always kind of been about it. Alright, we do this. Okay.
Oh, Janice, you will always be the love of my life.
Beautiful.
Really should have that looked up.
Wasn't sure what to do there, but we figured it out. Thank you so much to Rodolphus for gifting us up to Flying Body Symphony. I really appreciate that, Rodolphus. R's in chat, please, for Rodolphus for the gifted sub. For the support. I sincerely appreciate it, my friend. Grew up with Ratchet and Clank, still to this day one of my favorites. Brad, ah, fuck the whole thing. Brad, it's great to have you here, man. As they say, peace, love, and keep on rocking in the free world, dude. I thought you could skip these Quark sections. No. In New Game Plus, you can. But not in this category. Not unless you're cheating. One more gift sub until the funny number. What, for Rodolphus? Oh my goodness. That's actually pretty incredible, I'm not gonna lie. What up, Akale? How you doing, dude? Yo! Nye Guy, thank you so much for the $2 super chat, my dude. Tools of Destruction or Rift Apart? Me personally, I prefer Rift Apart, sorry. I prefer Rift Apart. Nah, you're good, Rhiannon. Don't worry about it. What up, Dee? How are you doing? DD Mega Doo-Doo.
Oh, thank you for subscribing.
Radcon, you absolute beast. Thank you so much.
Love this game. I remember having to ask my grandma for up your arsenal and it was hilarious.
Yeah, you had to ask Granny to go up your arsenal. That's amazing. That is amazing. Thank you for the 10 months, dude. It's a pleasure to have you back in the Zemjamins. Am I really going to be golding by this much? How is this even possible? Oh, that's right, because in PB, I went to the wrong planet. I went to Annihilation Nation instead of going to Dax. So, we go to Dax now. Beautiful. Would an NG plus all collectibles category make sense? Any category can make sense if you want it to exist. You don't need to wait for other people's permission to do things. You can just do things.
And welcome to the Rack Pack.
Yo, Tiamba.
Hype train.
Thank you, Tiamba. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for the 3 months. Welcome back, my dude. It's a pleasure to have you. I remember writing Quest for Booty on my Christmas list and my parents being like, what the fuck? Incredible. Incredible. Hype train incoming. Yes, gamers, thank you for the hype train. I appreciate that. And remember, gamers, if you want to be a part of the hype train sensation, all you have to do is, I guess, just give me money. Is that how that works? You guys just give me money and then things happen? Oh my god, I just saved myself from death. That's crazy. Amazing. V5. Okay, that's okay.
Oh, thank you for subscribing.
Thank you, Kitchen Machine, for the 41 months. And gamers, we are, I believe, 4 subs. What? Oh, I know what happened. 4 subs away from hitting a level 3 hype train. And you guys know what happens at level 3, right? Like, you guys know the difference between a level 2 and a level 3 hype train? Surely you guys know this. This is extremely important information. Absolutely nothing. So subscribe today. And let us enjoy the fruits of our collective... Oh my... Bro, what? I mean, they call him extremely based, not cringe for a reason, I suppose. Absolutely fucking unbelievable. Absolutely fucking unbelievable. How many subs even is that? Is that 20? Well, I guess... Sorry, guys. The gift subs broke my chat again. I can't see anything you guys are saying, but I hope you guys are at the very least spamming E's in the chat for extremely based, not cringe. I mean, he bears his namesake. He bears his namesake. Thank you so much, dude. I really... 20 gifted subs. That is so kind of you, man. That is so unbelievably kind. Thank you, man. I still can't see a single thing any of you are typing in chat, by the way, so... if you're trying to get me to respond to anything, don't even bother. Don't even bother. At least not for a little bit. I don't know why it breaks like this. I gotta figure that out. I'm still relatively new to this chat bot. Oops, 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 oops. Oops. No fucking way. The Scarecrow as well. Thank you so much to the Scarecrow. Tease in chat for the Scarecrow, please. Bro, what even was my sub goal again? Oh, Dutch learning stream. I'm actually really excited for that. I hope we hit it. It would be fucking epic if we did. I still don't know how to properly scout out which, like when to do that jump. So I just kind of send it and then it works sometimes. Chat is still broken, by the way, on my end. And we are currently on, I suppose, it's funny, the chat isn't working, but it still shows me that we're on a level 6 hype train. Thank you so much for that, gamers. Like, sincerely, from the bottom of my heart. It's only because you guys are such an unbelievably generous, kind, caring community that I'm even able to do what I do for a living. And I want you guys to know how much I appreciate it, like, sincerely. Like, it's... Yeah. I don't know. I don't even know what else to say. I'm just so thankful. Oh my god, I can't believe I actually hit that. That was pretty solid, I'm not gonna lie. Wonderful. On to Dax Tooge. Oops. I split a little bit late there. Did we... What the fuck? Did we already hit the sub goal? There's no way. We already hit it? Bro, what? I didn't even realize. I guess that was more than 10. I thought it was just 10. That's my bad. Oh my god, man. Thank you guys so much. Holy fuck. It was 15. You know, may I forever be ashamed of not properly seeing that the first time. Thank you so much, the Scarecrow. Fucking epic, dude. Twitch wants you to learn Dutch. I have some stuff I want to say to you guys, because I've got, like... You guys know that every now and then I like to give you guys a little, like a little update on my life. I've got a big update coming up for you guys next week. I've got a big update coming up next week. I think on September 4th, we're gonna have, it's gonna be a very, maybe it's September 3rd. I have to think about how I want to do it. Maybe September 3rd. Regardless. I'm gonna do a little update for you guys because, well, it'll be somewhat relevant to you guys, I will say. It'll be somewhat relevant. Do I go this way? I think I do. I gotta learn how to do Annihilation Nation. Finally admitting to being bald? I will never admit that I'm bald. How many gift subs for Zem to learn Flemish? Now that's a good question. Zem is finally gonna announce the North Korea trip? Oh, dude. Now that would be sick. Have you ever considered speedrunning some other cartoony platformers like Jack, Crash, and Sly? You know what? All Perfect. That's a really good idea. And that is such a good idea that... Alright, gamers, you know what? I had some other plans today. I'm canceling all of my other plans. I've decided I'm gonna speedrun Crash Team Racing. What do you guys say? You guys like that idea? We're gonna learn Crash Team Racing. Yo! Aotena. Aotena, my friend. Oh, fuck. I was really hoping that wouldn't happen. Dankjewel for these 5 geschenkabonnementen. I really appreciate it, Lawrence. That was really funny because no one would ever say that, but it is correct. Wait, why is it correct and not correct? What would people say instead of what I said? What's the new emote? Do we have a new emote? For the hype train? Oh, I don't know. Dankjewel for the Abonnés? Abonnés? Is that how you would say that?
Ich bin nächste Woche beim Demolition Derby auf Lorana. Dieser Job macht echt Spaß. Was sagt man dazu?
Crap. That's fine.
Jetzt wird's gleich.
We're not gonna have Ghost Ratchet for this, but that's okay. We just gotta do it like more of a challenge, I guess. Beautiful. Abonnementen? So you just wouldn't say geschenk. You would just say abonnementen. Ja?
Ich bin nächste Woche beim Demolition.
Dutch is funny. Not because I don't like the language, but because I genuinely, I don't know if you guys have ever noticed this, but I feel like every time I'm trying to learn something in Dutch, there will be people who will be like trying to help me say how to say it, and then there will be a few people afterwards who are just like, oh yeah, I guess you could say it that way, but we also say it like this. And then the people, and then you'll go, and then the people will be like, wait, what? I've never seen a language where so many people have like so many different ideas on how to actually say different words in the language. It's really funny. How do you do this consistently? I feel like every time I get it, it's on accident. All right, whatever. We'll go this way now. Fuck.
Aktiviere den Knopf, um das Schild umzudrehen.
Mother. Fuck! Fuck! Get away from me! It's fine.
Der hat vielleicht einen Blick drauf. Der kleine Kerl ist echt geschickt.
Maybe I can go here? If someone gifted me 5 subs, I would say dankjewel for the 5 gift subs, or even just subs. Oh shit, this is not the right way. This is not the way. This is not the way. This is not the way. We gotta go back. We gotta go back. We gotta go back. We gotta go back to Misty, dude. We gotta go back to Misty. I don't even know how many of you guys know that reference. Okay, we're not doing great so far on the nation missions, but that's all right. We'll make it work. If there's one thing that... Oh! Okay. We got it this time for sure. Oh yeah, I guess we would call that strat Cloud Ninja now, wouldn't we? I never even thought about that. The one place I told you not to go? What, to the silly place? To the where the lava hurts you? I really have got to learn this area. Once I do, though, it's free time save, which is nice. One more per chance? No, there's got to be more than one more. It's got to be two more. Yeah, we haven't even done the weird one yet. This is the left side one for sure. After watching the entire Trifecta VOD, this announcer... Oh, dude, that reminds me. That reminds me of a lot of things. Okay, we got one more to do. We might actually still be saving time here. De Vernichter. Oh, I just remembered that one. All right, we're saving time. Not bad. Every little thing is just 1% improvement, you know? 1% improvement. And now we're going back to the Phoenix. All right, it's Aquados time. Zem, question about EVs. Do you get EVs from trainer mons or just wild mons? You get them from both. You get them from both. That is the idea. Okay, now watch. We let Scrunch come to us. Oh, wait, shit. What? There we go. Sometimes it's weird. I know why, though. I know why it's weird. At least I have a hypothesis. My hypothesis is that it's weird because, Hold. Aquados. It's weird because you need to hit Scrunch with the wrench part of the hitbox, not the extended lightsaber part. I think that's what it is. So if you're within the normal range that you would be if you just swung the wrench, then it'll give you the skill point. But I'm not entirely sure of that. Did you know that the last, like, 30 minutes of the Trifecta VOD is entirely silent? Yes, I do know this. This is information that I am aware of. Sadly, there's not a lot I can really do about it right now. I'll just have to do more Hundo Trifecta runs in the future so that the world record doesn't have a half hour being muted. How does that sound? Does that sound like an idea? Fuck. What am I doing? No, 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 no. Okay. Actually, that's not that big of a deal. That's not that big of a deal. I thought it was going to be a lot costlier than it actually was. Okay. None of that went particularly well, but that's fine. This split is called Stealing from Albert Heijn 3 Poop Joke Edition. And I want to be clear with you all. There is no Stealing from Albert Heijn 1. There's only Stealing from Albert Heijn's 2 and 3. Unless there is a Stealing from Albert Heijn 1 that I've just forgotten about. In which case, fuck you. I can't see. Okay, beautiful. Who needs to see? Where we're going, you don't need eyes. It's the poop joke edition because Albert Heijn is the Walmart of the Netherlands. It's hard to even put into words how wrong that is. It's hard to even, like, fully articulate how incorrect of a statement that is. So I'm just going to go ahead and loop it all the way back around and say, you know what, Torp? You are absolutely spitting. Du hast einen Titty-Bolt. Okay, so I forgot this last time. We're not going to forget that again. Whoa. Scott, we gotta go to France someday so I could show you the supermarkets there. You would feel more at home, I guess. Well, of course, sans the guns. Alright, I'm gonna say what we're all too afraid to say. Guns are epic. And the sooner we all accept it, the better. Guns are epic, but also kind of not epic at the same time. That's because people are cringe, you know? The idea of a gun is better than owning a gun, IMO. Maybe. Guns are cringe when cops have them, but they're based when I have them. I'm gonna say it, Lawrence, that's the best sentence you've ever typed. That's like, it's like how, I'm gonna say it, because frankly, I think we're all a little too scared to say it, so I'm gonna be the one to do it. Corn liquor is wasted on 20-year-olds. When it should just be airdropped to all the hillbillies of the United States. They would know what to do with the corn liquor better than any college student would. Oh my god, the alarms on Aquados, they scare me. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's get guns and recreate the video of those guys dancing and shooting the carpets. Bro, that video is that video is so epic. Just remember, gamers, if you ever feel like you're lost in life and you don't know what to do anymore, you could always just become a Yemeni arms dealer. It's always an option. Just think about it. Maybe it's not the right option for you, but it's the right option for someone. Okay? Where am I going again? I'm going over here. Alright, we're gonna do it. But I can't go to Yemen? Not with that attitude. Fuck. Okay. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay. Lock in, lock in, lock in. You got this. I keep thinking about it too hard at the very end, and I gotta get into the flow state. I'm thinking too hard about it. Maybe because I'm over the water? Okay. I know what I did wrong. This is so hard. Gracer, I forgot you're Russian. There we go. There we go. Okay. You know what? I feel like it's starting to come together. I feel like that particular strategy is starting to come together for me. That's very hard. It is a very... Because you have to think about it. Like, there's a lot of reasons why it's hard. We don't have to get it super deep into it. It probably already looks hard, and it is. So, I'm not gonna insult your guys' intelligence and act like you can't figure it out. You can't buy subs? Is that a Russian thing or a you thing? What up, Windows? How you doing? Or should I say Vindows? Okay, not there. A Russia thing? That's so cringe. Bro, they're gonna like fucking... Why are they persecuting gamers? I think we're good here. And then we have to go this way. Saying I'm not gonna insult your intelligence by explaining any further. Yeah, it's the truth, you know. Sometimes we gotta just keep it simple. I gotta say, gamers, I actually love this part of the category. I think the sewer crystals on Aquados are actually fucking epic. There's 13 and 14. We need to get to 19 here. 19 is the magic number. Where's number 19? Ah, it should be right here. Incredible. Alright, we're done with this part. Now we can drop down here. Do you never know how useful the Rift Ripper is in this section? I don't know, but I imagine the problem with the Rift Ripper would be that, well, you don't really get a lot out of buying it in this category is the problem, right? Because you have to just spend a shitload of bolts and you don't get really a whole lot in return. But in a casual playthrough, I could see it being really cool. Although it would probably lag the absolute fucking daylights out of a PS3. Is there anything back here? No. Maybe you? No. Oh yeah, okay. And then I go here. Where the hell am I right now? I'm gonna grab these now. Torb, I know you're not trying to make your comments sound like a clickbait article, but it really sounds like a clickbait article when you're like, I made the huge mistake of doing the sewers before getting the Quacko Ray. Worst mistake of my life. Okay. Plumber time. And now we get, wait, let me just make sure. And this is why we make sure. Let's do this, and now we can keep going. Yeah, that is what's gonna happen, Torp. Unfortunately. The Quacko Raid actually, I mean, Torp did say it in a way that sounded, like, funny originally, and I don't, you know, it made me have a laugh at Torp's expense. But Torp is absolutely spitting. Hawking all over that Tua. Okay. I still need to memorize all of this, but, you know, that's fine. We'll get there when we get there. Low-key sewers IRL would be horror. Kinda, yeah. I mean, you're... yeah, it's pretty true. I just watched the Walmart story. That shit was wild. Yeah, I mean, imagine living it. Imagine one day you're minding your own fucking business and then you shit yourself. You know? Not exactly my favorite way to spend a fucking Saturday afternoon with Dad. Do you remember this entire place? I would say for the most part, yes. I would say for the most part, I remember all of it. Like, I especially now that I've done it a few times, yes, definitely. Come out this way? No. Come down from the mountains? You've been gone too long? The real problem is that I don't remember the optimal path. And also I just died, which, you know, not ideal, but it is what it is. What up, 8-Ball Pool? Is this game available on consoles? Probably not the consoles that you own. Although, if you live in America, it is on PS5. Or if you have an American PlayStation Network account. Have you shat yourself in any other supermarkets? Not yet, Capeteer, but, you know, my life... I still have a lot of life left to live. Well, Dark Blaster Zero, think of it this way. The difference between you and me is that I have needed to memorize the sewers, whereas you have not. It is, or do you mean via streaming? Yeah, via streaming. Although I know some people have issues with calling that a proper way to play the game. But, you know. I'm not here to argue with you guys about the semantics of that. I'm just here to play I'm just here to play the video game. Torb, I'm not gonna lie, I read that comment initially as we're nowhere near North Korea. I'm telling you, man, it's like I'm basically begging to go. All right, show of hands. If I was gonna take you know, a trip of sorts to North Korea, how many of you would join me? Be honest. How many of you would join? I'll take anybody who wants to go with me to North Korea. We're gonna go there. Might live there for a few months, you know. Just a really, you know, I hear it's nice over there. One of my friends is like, he's an expert on North Korea. He told me that like, The tourism scene is actually really popping over there. He said it's like super worth going there right now. I'm trying to think of what my buddy's name was. You guys might have heard of him. His name was Kim Jong-bun, I think his name was. Which sounds really, like, when you think about it, eerily similar to Kim Jong-un. You know, the leader of North Korea. And I even asked him about it, though. I was like, that's like suspiciously close to Kim Jong-un, don't you think? And he said, oh, yeah, that's definitely not me. So, you know, I don't think he would lie to me. He has no reason to. Yeah, Kim Jong-bu. Yo, what's up, Kai? How you doing, man? Where do I know this guy from? Oh, we went to camp together. We went to camp. The existence of Kim Jong-bun implies the existence of Kim Jong-run. Oh my god, that's insane. I never even considered the Kim Jong-run of it all. It's kind of like how at that same camp I met this this old guy whose name was oh, hold on, let me think about this. His name was Oilnam, and I was like, oh, you mean the guy from Squid Games? And he was like, no, that's not me. You know, he was like suspiciously like freaked out by that too. He was like, no, definitely not. I'm definitely not the guy from Squid Games. Oh, dude, I didn't even think about East Korea. No, long time not seen since Natsu. Is that true? I just discovered some new stuff about myself. What kind of new stuff did you discover about yourself? I'm very curious. No, it's this one. Okay, we gotta figure out where we're going here. I talked with friends and discovered why I had struggles with hitting the record button and making videos. Is it because you were thinking too hard about it? Oh yeah, that's true. I was on vacation. I was on vacancy, as they say. Aslov, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? It's good to see you. Wait a minute. Something's not right here. I gotta do this first. Congrats on your jackpot 90%, by the way. That shit was inspiring. Thank you. That's really sweet of you to say, Aslov. But to be completely honest, I don't really deserve that much credit for it. The real credit goes to all of the, like, the amazing runners in the Jack 1 community who fucking rooted me on, gave me tons of help, sat in my stream through thick and thin, and just fucking looked out for me the whole time. It was epic. It was a really, really incredible experience. One I will not forget for a very, very long time. The Jack community is a very special community. What up, the Conte? Give yourself some credit, Zem. Oh, I've received plenty of credit for the cool things that I've done. I must give lavish praise where it is due. When I was in middle school, I had a group of friends who made videos too. The guy who started that died of cancer a few years ago. And I think I oppressed all those memories. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. That's really sad. But at the same time, think of it this way. Now, you'll always appreciate every time you hit the start stream button. Because it'll remind you of your friend. And that's a really beautiful thing. I go this way, I think. Josh reacting to it was also funny as fuck. Bro, I had no idea that Josh was live reacting to my run until like 3 hours in when his stream went down, and then he raided me and told me that he'd been watching me the whole time. That was so funny. That was legitimately so fucking funny. Before I say this word out loud, isn't that word, okay, I'm just gonna say it. Well, I don't know if I should say it. Isn't there like a slur for Polish people or something that you're not supposed to say if you're not Polish? I think that's what that person's username is, and now I'm scared to say it. Listen, I know it's a little ridiculous to be this worried about it, but I've seen people canceled for less these days. All right? I've seen people canceled for less. Yeah, that one, Rez. That's the word I'm familiar with, but I don't know if I'm allowed to say it. Regardless, thank you for the 6 Polish... I don't know the name of the Polish currency. Is it zloty? Zloty, yes? Fantastic. What is my favorite planet in this game? I don't really know, to be honest with you. I don't know if I have a favorite planet. Maslow, thank you for the 6 Polish zloty as well. I really appreciate that, dude. That is very sweet of you. That is very, very sweet of you. Don't do it. Hopefully this is all of them. That's really not good. Okay, we gotta go find them. We gotta go find them. There's only a couple possible places they could be. Oh, I think I know where they are, actually. There is a ceiling guy you missed, as far as I know, in the area you were just in. I'm gonna examine that later. I'm gonna check here first. That's really shit. This is cringe, unfortunately. Okay. We'll go take a look. This is the first time we've messed this up since coming back to this category, but that's fine. We're gonna go over here. Again, I saw just a Pizza 420 type, just because me personally, I love Koros, and I swear I thought that said, because I love North Korea. I really don't know what's up with me today, man. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know why I'm reading it this way. I just am. Apparently, I gotta go to North Korea. What up, Cookie Lad? The ceiling guys are... I still love that plumber's voice by the guy who played the janitor in Scrubs. Yeah, that guy is epic. It's not this guy, right? What's wrong with North Korea besides the leadership? Like, I'm not sure if I have the vocabulary to put into words why that question is so ridiculous. Hey, bro, I don't know what Ricky's been smoking, but these videos are fire. Whatever he's doing, don't stop. Yeah, Ricky makes amazing videos, Flare Shift. It's true. He makes really, really, really amazing videos. Really, really amazing videos. I greatly look up to the videos that he makes. Yo, what's up, Chicken? Good to see you, man. What is your favorite plan in the first game? I don't know. I really don't. Maybe Metropolis? Oh! No, 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 no. Ah, this is really bad. Okay, hold on. Oh, this is so bad. Oh, we're getting better. We're getting better at dealing with the holes. Yeah, fuck you, Torbulin. Yeah, that's right. I've had it up to here with that guy. I don't... I don't know where it is. Somebody was saying there was a ceiling guy, but I don't think that's correct. I don't know where it could be. I think this is a sign you should become a full-time deadlock speedrunner. Yeah, that's a really good joke, man. That's a really good joke. Oh, fuck, I got hold again. I don't think it's there. I genuinely don't know where it is, but I don't think it's there. I apologize if I'm wrong. You're good, dude. It's not your fault that I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know. I'm gonna just leave for now, and I'm gonna come back later. We will, you know what we'll do? We will cry, I guess. We'll do this during the... We'll do this during the titanium bolt section of, like, We'll do this during the level stack, because I'm going to be saving a lot of time there anyway, in theory. In practice, we'll see. Okay. We go to Blackwater. I have a question for Torbulin specifically. So I make the save when I'm doing the weapon theft, plus the level stack. I make the save inside the mission. Then I exit out of the mission. I do the trophy thing, and then I store the load menu. And then when I load Iridia, am I loading the second file, the saved one, or am I reloading the first file? That's the one thing I don't understand about it. That's the last little, like, thing that I just don't get. Well, I guess that's not, like, a Torbolin exclusive answer. Like, for level smashing? Well, this one's a level stack, specifically. For someone who wants to start running the trilogy.
Thank you for subscribing, and welcome to the Rack Pack.
Hey Azam, how are you doing?
I'm doing really well, Azielf. Thank you for the 20 months, my dude. I don't know much about level stacks, TBH. Okay. Smash, you just take the flights to the planet you're on to the one you're flying towards. Yeah, but I'm talking about specifically the Iridia level stack to skip the nerfs of Titanium. If you don't know, that's okay. I'll just fucking YOLO it, and then I'll just 50-50 it. I don't fucking care anymore, man. I got nothing left to lose. Are there a lot of videos showing how to basically get all the Rat games on there, PS2 to PS5? That's epic. That sounds sick, Silence. But yeah, Raffin, I don't really, is there any tutorial on how to set it up on the PS3? Well, there's lots of tutorials in our community. You gotta join the Ratchet and Clank speedrunning Discord if you want to learn more. Exclamation point RAC Discord in my chat if you want to join that Discord. You have to load the first file without the Quack array? How sure are you of that? Oh, oops. Like 50% sure? Epic. I'm gonna take my chances then, and I'm going to I'm gonna load the second file. The one that I created. I think that makes sense logically. I don't know why you would make that file otherwise. Oh yeah, and then I go here. Tyrannosis. With both a stack and a smash. How hard is level stacking? Well, I've tried it like 5 times and I've never gotten it once. But then again, I also refused to watch any tutorials and I just do it in the middle of runs. So that's not a great example to follow. I would say that maybe it's better to just kind of like learn them and then it's probably relatively easy. What's up, S? Saw your Marcadia vid last night. It's sick, dude. Keep up the good work. Yo, thank you, man. Listen, I'm only... It was only such an amazing video because my editor is out of this world. I mean, he's just the fucking best editor on God's green earth. So, all the credit goes to him. Well, Khaled, now you get to witness it. Plot twist, you edit your own videos? Not yet, I don't. Not yet. But soon. Because you bring the ooh, whoops. Flowey's, would you be willing to do me a favor? Would you be willing to look at King DDD's all collectibles run and let me know if you can like find the answer for sure? Oops. Oh shit. I gotta make this shot count. Very nice. Beautiful. We ever getting future series content? Yeah, Matt. I just a couple weeks ago I ran Tools of Destruction. There will be others. But it's not really my biggest priority, if I'm being completely honest. Like, the future stuff, you'll get it when I feel like doing it. No sooner, no later. Maslow, thank you for the 12 Polish zloty. Be honest, why do you like the Rack series? Take this $2. Because they're really fun to speedrun. They're just fucking epic. I'm not sure what else to even say about it. Now we go to Hollow Star. They're just incredible speed games. They have an infinite skill ceiling. They're really brutally difficult. And I love the competition. There's a lot of really amazing Ratchet speedrunners. And, you know, it's my goal to just beat as many of them as I can and challenge myself, learn new things, push myself in new ways. You know? And it's a great community. That's why I still play them. You know? Plus, if I'm being honest, like, these days, one of the biggest reasons why I still play Ratchet and Clank is because it's an act of discipline for me. Because, like, I don't always love showing up and playing Ratchet every day. You know, I don't always love it. But my philosophy on speedrunning, similar to life, is that, like, I think it's important to show up for yourself every single day. And I think Ratchet and Clank is a really incredible vehicle for me to exercise self-discipline. Because I play Ratchet every day. Like, every single day I play this game series. Some days I get more time than others, you know, like some days I can play for hours and some days I can only play for a few minutes. But it's just it's a small act of service I can do for myself because many, many years ago I wanted to set out to see if I could become the undisputed best Ratchet and Clank speedrunner, you know? And unfortunately it's still disputed. So I have more work to do. It's the second file? Okay, thank you for checking, Flowey's. You could never beat Scott Bozo. Maybe I can't. There's only one way to find out, eh? Only one way to ever find out. Du hast einen Stilpunkt bekommen. Imagine if slot machines exploded IRL too. Bro, that would be fucking epic. Bro, it's like that. You guys know that meme where it's like the old people are just fucking slamming the slot machine buttons over and over? Like fucking monkeys? It'd be like that, but every now and then they buff, flip, and explode. Look at this. Not a cell phone in sight. Just a bunch of people living in the moment. Hello there, Lingo. How are you? What is the thing? The thing is when you hit Terror of Talos with like 5 jumps worth of damage with only 1 jump. It's fucking crazy and I don't know how to do it consistently. Fuck. I ended up having to go through a bunch of old stuff last weekend. It was so hard figuring out what to keep, what stuff to keep and what stuff to throw away. Hey, I get it. When I left for the Netherlands originally, I had to throw away 90% of my earthly possessions. It's hard sometimes. That's how you're supposed to get the golden trophy. Well, that's not really how you're supposed to get it. Oh, my Atlanta. No. Oh, crap. Ratchet Clank was my autism when I was a kid. I could probably 100% of these games with my eyes closed when I was like 11. I'd love to start speedrunning it. However, 20 years of RuneScape has destroyed the joints in my hands. Well, the good news is you don't need, like, amazing hands to play these games. You can just take it one step at a time. You know, just one little trick at a time until your hands are ready for it.
Thank you for subscribing, and welcome to the Rack Pack.
This is exactly what the devs had in mind for that trophy FR.
I know, dude. Isn't it crazy? Yeah, this is exactly what it was. Thank you, Joey, for the 25 months. By the way, gamers, do we need a new sub goal? Do we need, what is like a good sub goal idea? Someone throw something at me. I'm out of ideas for today. I didn't contact my ideas guy before I started stream. Uh-oh. Oops. What did she say? Oops, I did it again. Didn't she say that yesterday? That was fucking weird when she said that. Can we talk about that? I still have emotional scars. Okay, let's see. Basically, you say you place. Wait, that'd be funny, Keastron. What's up, Barrick? What's up, Purple Gladgington? You play Silksong at launch, but quit out instantly out of frustration because, according to you, the main menu is stupid. Is that what I said? Oh no, that would be the rage bait. I see it now. Unknown world record. Something is not quite right there. Okay. Yeah, I guess live split is like exploded. It does that sometimes. I don't really know, guys. I gotta say though, it's been oh my god, Bug Snacks is a great idea. It's been really cool feeling myself progress both in this and in Crash Team Racing. Just by like playing the game and having fun. It's been super sick. This should work. Nice. I think Bug Snacks is a great idea. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. You know what? Bug Snacks run back. Yeah, I'm not a fraud like I was yesterday. I got a fitty. Did you see my message about what he does in VR? No, Flowies. Could you tell me again? He overwrites both saves while in VR. Interesting. Thank you for letting me know. Oh, I could have done it. I could have done it if I had the gumption. If I had the heart and the commitment to the game. Hello there, Rice Waffle. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the raid. Hey, pals. You just blowing from stupid down? What's going on? Can I get a shout out in the chat, please, to Rice Waffle VA? I really appreciate that, man. I hope you had a wonderful stream today, Kevin. What up, Pyro Pyroar? Great to see you again. Can confirm we just let stupid... That's so fucked up that you agreed with me. Listen, I can say it, but you don't have to agree with it. You know I'm gonna raid you every time I finish streaming? Bro, you're the best. I made hella progress. Tell me about your hella progress today. I was watching Dylan J. Fox. Pretty cool dude. Yeah, he's fucking awesome. He's a great guy. Yeah, he's epic. Lost a few seconds there, but that's no big deal, I suppose. Tisn't a big deal. Does anybody say tisn't? Is there a category for each vid comic? Yes, there is. And 9 out of 10 of the world records are all held by the same person. Shoutouts Insomniac Nintendo. Hello there, Chicago Shogun. How are you doing today? Oh, wait. Yo, Andy was here earlier, and I didn't even say hi to him. Holy shit. Yo, Andy, if you're still here. Hi. He's probably not here anymore. It's okay. Some days are like that. Some days you just fucking... I don't know, man. Yeah, there's 10 vid comic categories, 5 for any percent, 5 for 100%. It's pretty standard stuff. Not amazing, but it's fine. Will you stay like this forever, forever? Did you ever end up getting into them when you were grinding a few years ago? I never really grinded them. I just kind of did them a little bit, said I was going to grind them, and then never actually did it. But who knows, someday, I mean, I'm going to have to get better at these if I want to get world record in all the Ouya categories, so I'm going to have to learn them. Almost. Close. Check this out. You like that quick change? Heh. He's in a tutu. We're not going to keep trying this. I try that exactly like a couple times each run and then say fuck it. Cut my losses, cry a little bit, piss and shit. You know how it goes. Yo, Zen, how you been, man? Hopefully working towards your goals. Oh, it's not a matter of hoping. I work towards my goals every day of my life. That was weird. Real? I mean, it's what you gotta do, you know? Not too bad. I mean, we're gonna be golding by like a lot here, so that's pretty cool. And some, I hope the same for you, Kid Death. I hope you've been working towards your goals as well. Is this Super Innenhof? Oh my god, man. Dreckigedang. Holy sh, I can't do it. I can't do it, it's impossible. I gotta ban you now. Sorry everybody, I gotta kill each and every one of you. Nobody should have seen that. Nobody should have seen that one. You guys gotta die. You guys gotta die, I'm sorry. Make peace with your gods. What's up, Zesky, Weedy boy, how are you? What is the greater mental task? Rack 2 bolt count for the Plat Trophy speedrun? Or Bunge math and diverging lines? Oh, it's definitely Bunge. That's not even a question. That's not even a question. Bunge is so much harder. Du hast einen Stilpunkt bekommen. I was just saying that, Ice Queen Shira. God. It's like you can read my mind. You gotta be joking. What up, Gaylord? Oh my god, Gaylord Robinson. I haven't seen you in ages. How have you been? This is hard. This is hard. This is hard. This is hard. Lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in. That has never happened to me in my, like, 15 years of running this game. That is crazy. Well, you learn something new every day. I gotta do it earlier. Unfortunately, this is gonna be a pretty big time loss because I got this first try in my run yesterday, but that's okay. Time save for next run, as they say. Too late again. If they do a full collection release on PC, I don't know, and I'm gonna be honest, it's not because I don't, you know, I just don't care. If they never release these games again, I'll be thankful for every moment. There's too many people, I think, who care about a PC re-release, and it's just, not only is it probably never going to happen, I don't think it's even worth caring about. Because if they make it, they make it, and if not, you're just setting yourself up for disappointment, you know? I get it, though. I get why people want the games. Especially the people who have nostalgia for these games. You know, I get it. I really do. I know I sound a bit callous when I say it that way, and I don't mean to. It's just that, you know, I'm trying to just be realistic. There is a boxy strat here, it's just that Zem is a noob. Oh, okay. Well, hi, Isak. Nice to see you, too. Okay, up one to Florana. That was a bit rough, but that's okay. Oh, my God, man. Oh. I think I needed to answer that phone call. I'll worry about that in a little bit. Never played Ouya before? So true. Zim, when are we bunging again? We'll be bunging relatively soon. We'll be bunging this week for sure. I just don't know when. What's up, Flair? How you doing, man? RNC Ouya in 2025? Yes, indeed. We are playing Ouya in the great year 2025. Do you have to hold L1 to wrench swing out of a proxy? If I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I don't know the answer. I don't even think about it, I just do. I know that sounds like really silly to say, but it's the truth. I never think about what I'm doing anymore in this game. I have to like reverse engineer my thoughts to be able to put it into those kinds of words. Do I have to hold L1 to wrench swing out of a proxy? I don't know if you do, actually. And now we go to Phoenix. Oh. Thank you, Fuhara. I had an amazing trip. Yeah, I suppose I could just do the boxy. I'll learn Metropolis boxy. I don't really understand how it works yet. I gotta be honest. I wasn't gonna go into too much technical detail in the boxy video, but I think I may have to, because as I'm learning boxies, I'm realizing that there really is no like one like centralized source of information for it. And it makes it hard to know if you don't know where to look. So it's like, you know, no offense to the community, it's hard to do. But it's kind of hard to know what you don't know about boxies, if that makes sense. That's the issue I'm having, is that like I just haven't done it enough, and it's like very confusing sometimes. If you never played the Ratchet games as a kid, would you play them as an adult, and would you like them? I feel like that's one of those questions. It's like I don't want to not answer it because I don't think it's like a stupid question or anything, but it's like it reminds me of that like, oh fuck. You know that question where the thing is like the person is like, oh, you know, if this pasta dish had bacon in it, it would be a carbonara. And the guy is like, yeah, well, you know, if my grandma had wheels, she'd be a bike. You know, it's like, I don't know how to answer that because, like, I just genuinely don't know how to answer a question like, what would you like these games if you played them, like, when you didn't play that, you know? It's like, do you see why that's a hard question? You see why that's like a hard question to answer? I don't know, like maybe I would enjoy them. Would I enjoy them as much as I do now? Probably not. But I don't know. Jackson, it does give them the defense boost. I don't know if it's shown off in Metropolis well. If you go back to previous level, you do notice that it takes some more damage though. Oh, are you talking about when the dudes turn metallic? Yeah. All Collectables, Gaylord Robinson is very specifically... Oh, I needed to do this. It's very specifically not 100%. It's a different category. It's essentially 100% without all the grinding. And that's like the whole point of the category is that like...
Thank you for subscribing and welcome to the Rack Pack.
Something we say in Rome all the time is if my grandfather had 3 balls, he'd be a pinball.
If my grandpa had 3 balls, she would have been a flipper. Oh, that's funny. I like that. Hold on. Un momento, per favore. I'm trying to. Okay. Cool. We got the steel punkt. Thank you, Zapper Trap, for the 8 months. I really appreciate that, dude. And now we're going to Iridia. Amazing. Hello, Ratchet and Clank. How are you? Well, it's like they also say in Italy to both Cola and to Zapper Trap. It's like they say, and they say this all the time. In culo alla balena. Is that how you say it? Is it alla balena? And they do say that all the time there. In culo alla balena. That's a good saying, man. For those of you who don't know what that means in the asshole of the whale. Well, I heard it's in bocca al lupo, you know? I heard it's in the mouth of the wolf. Oh, like shit, I fucking barely hit that ghost Ratchet. Fuck. Oh my god, what is happening? Bro, I missed like 18 trillion shots on him. Noob moment. You can all point and laugh at me for that one. I will allow it. I will allow it. But just this once, or else it'll hurt my boy feelings. Why does calling them boy feelings sound so much stupider than just calling them feelings? If you add the word boy to something, it makes it sound so much stupider. Like when you say boy like skin sonar, you know? Yes, man feelings. Let us not hurt our man feelings. Absolutely, rat baby. Ouch, my boy. Ouch, my boy penis. Bro, that's like my friends and I, my dear friend SM Loader and I, we once realized that like if there was a superhero named Penis Boy, it would be fucking hilarious. But if there was a superhero named Boy Penis, it would be well, that would be way worse. You know, that would just be way worse. Dude, Torsion Boy is maybe the funniest superhero we've ever come up with. In Bocca al Lupo is used as bad luck to you, which is used on crepi, which is like to kill the wolf. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. A Boinacopia? What, are you gonna go to the fucking Boy Mart to go find the Boinacopia? That sounds so... Do you realize how stupid you sound when you say these sorts of things? Do you realize how dumb you sound? Oh my god, Silence. Wait for the autosave to finish before saving in VR. I think I don't have a choice for that, Flowers. I think that has to be that way. Einball Jungemann? Oh my god, dude, that sounds fucking epic. One ball boy, man. You like it, Uzume? Dude, Uzume, if you enjoy this sort of thing, this is the place to do it. I every day, well, maybe not every day, but I don't know, we'll see. Truth be told, I haven't really talked a whole lot about it because I'm kind of in the middle of doing it, but I'm restructuring my entire life schedule right now. And so over the next few weeks, don't be too surprised if like Streams start happening at different times, different days of the week, different lengths, things like that. I'm kind of just doing it and not really talking about it because, well, the more you talk, the less you're actually doing anything. I've found, at least. So, I just wanted to make you guys aware of that because things are going to be slightly changing around here. Your whole mod staff is Dutch? Well, I mean, I do live in this country, so it makes sense that I have a lot of Dutch friends now. Ik ga barbecuen? Barbecuen morgen? So that means, so morgen here is used differently. Morgen just means tomorrow, right? You're going to a barbecue tomorrow, is what that says. Schlugenblagen? I'm sorry, Schlogenblagen is how you wrote that. Oh, you are barbecuing tomorrow. So ga would not be used to say going. It would be used to say... It would be used to say you are barbecuing. Oh, Uzume. But that's the best part of speedrunning, dude. Alright, here we go, gamers. Let's see if we can save some time. We're gonna commit theft. So we start by saving over this. Then we save over this. Now we exit. And now we're gonna buy... Oops. Now we do this. We go to Iridia. And this should work. And we load the second file. And this should stack the levels. Please work, please work, please, 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 please. Yes! I did it! I got a level stack! How the fuck do I do this, though? What am I doing here now? Okay, okay, okay. I don't know how to time this. Close. Also close. Okay, that's fine. Not quite, not quite, not quite. Lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in. Ah, so close. It's a delayed double jump, guys. I just don't know the timing. Or how the fuck I'm supposed to land on this thing. Oh, that was a really good one, but yeah. Hello there, Greg. How you doing today, dude? And hello there, Digital Carp. Fuck. I don't get it. So close. That was late. That was early. Is there anybody who knows what's going wrong here? I don't get what I'm doing wrong. But I don't think there's anybody here who actually knows this trick well enough to be able to help me. Oh. I don't get it. Yes! Okay, so now. Fuck. Mm-hmm. I'm getting better at it. I'm getting better. It's getting closer every time. Late on the second jump. Can't you tear flip onto the ship? I have no idea. First 10 notes of Starship Phoenix is nice to listen to. I agree, Billy Bob Joe. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Okay. Okay, then it's like... Oh, I missed the whip jump again. That's okay. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. Yeah, baby. Okay. Ah, I went the wrong direction. Can you jump the first frame you gain control of Ratchet? That's exactly what I think I'm doing. Just saw Lil Nas X get charged with 4 felonies. Rez, I'm gonna be so real with you right now. I think I speak for everyone in this chat when I say I don't think we care. Okay. And I would suggest, as interesting as that may be, that you not give your time or energy to someone you don't care about either. And gamers, We're done. We made it. Now we need to go back to Aquatos. Was that mean of me to say? I don't know if that was mean of me to say. I just really wanted to make it very clear that I don't care about that guy at all. It was, not gonna lie. Well, I apologize for hurting your feelings. I did not mean to do that. I was just trying to be honest, because in my mind, Rez, the reason why I told you that the way I told you is because by thinking or caring at all about this guy, you are wasting your time. You are absolutely wasting your time, and I don't want that of you. I don't want you to waste your time. Oh, is this not where... I don't even have the mapper. That's really bad. Now I feel really stupid. When do I get the map-o-matic again? Where do you get that? It was on TikTok. I just scroll for like 2 seconds. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't trying to be mean. I was just trying to be straightforward. But I could see why that would become why someone would consider that mean. And I apologize if I hurt your feelings. I did not mean to do that. Wasting time is part of what makes life great, though. Yeah, but you should waste your time in a way that's, like, actually cool. Like, again, I'm being mean. Let me be clearer. Do you want to spend your time... Do you want to waste your time on yourself or doing something you actually enjoy? Or do you want to waste your time and mental energy on, like, some TikTok thing where, like, you were told what to think? You know? Is that a clearer way of saying what I'm trying to say? Like, you don't actually care about Lil Nas X. TikTok told you to care about Lil Nas X. And I'm just trying to tell you that, like, I respect you, and I don't want you to waste your precious, precious time on someone you don't care about. I don't know. If that's too mean, I won't say things like that in the future, so brazenly. But yeah, I'm mostly just trying to be clear about what I meant. I'm sorry if I really am sorry if I hurt your feelings. I didn't mean to. That's really fucking bad. Okay. We're chilling. Well, listen, some of you guys may not think that's mean, but Rez felt hurt by it, and I care about Rez. And so I didn't want him to continue feeling hurt. Dude. I don't get it. And now we're... I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Oh, I got an insta-whip. That's what it was. That's what it has to be. Fun fact, what you're describing sounds very similar to something called a false event. Example, Kim Kardashian wearing Marilyn's dress for 5 minutes on a red carpet. Can you explain that phenomenon, Envious? I hope you're doing well today, Domka. People only care about it because they put it in the news. Yes. Yeah. That is what it's like. Okay, and then I don't get hit by those guys. But yeah, I really, you know, I'm gonna move on from this now because I don't want to, like, come off as somebody who's, like, overly apologizing or et cetera, you know what I mean? Like, I was mostly just trying to, oh wait, I think I do have to reload here. I was mostly, Yeah, I don't know. I care about you guys. And part of something I'm working on is like... I don't want you guys to waste your time on useless crap. But then again, I mean, that being said, who am I to be the judge of what is and is not useless crap? So maybe I gotta watch the way that I think a little bit harder, because I don't want to like, you know, think for you guys. Your cause is noble and your methodology is evolving. Yeah, I'm still working on it. It's a work in progress. Maybe then, if that's the case, the lesson there, because I especially don't want to hurt someone like Rez, who's you know, been such a long-time supporter and a really, really great guy in general. So maybe then maybe instead of telling people what the answer is, maybe the next step is to have a discussion about it and hope that they can come to the same conclusion. I don't know. Or maybe just not care so much. I'm not sure what the answer is. Yeah, I think I just said it wrong. I said it wrong. I'll hold the L on that one. Can't you clip through the barrier? If you have mega turrets, yes. This topic is kind of depressing. Well, I think it's important to talk about regardless, because we're told what to think and believe all the time. And that's why I reacted the way I did, like as if I was like repulsed, you know? It scares me how often we're told what to think in today's society, you know? Okay, so now. You took the assumption that I deeply care about what I saw. In no shape or form did I care about what... Wait, hold on. I don't think he How do I explain what I'm trying to explain here?
Oh, thank you for subscribing.
Unknown world record.
Yeah, it happens sometimes. Thank you, Alexis. I appreciate it. Something I typed in chat. People type random things on Twitch all the time. I guess. Yo, what up, Lizier? Thank you for the 99. Or the 99. The 279 super chat. Zem merely wanted to point out how our attention is more valuable than to be spent on Lil Nas X. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. I don't give a rat's ass about anything that guy does. Not because I think he's a bad guy, but like, you know, it's just like, why should I care? You know? If you brought something up, it clearly left an impression on your brain that cared to remember it. That's kind of the idea that I'm getting at, is that like, I know it sounds extreme to say this, but like, even the fact that it's stuck in your brain enough for you to think about typing it is a form of thought control. Again, I know it's like, I don't know. Again, I'm kind of going deep in the weeds with this kind of shit. We're heading into tinfoil hat territory. I know. I get it. That's just kind of how I feel about it. I don't know. Let's move on. I don't want to make any, I'm not trying to make any assumptions about people. I'm not trying to tell people what to think or feel. I guess what I'm just trying to say is, like, I'm trying to, if anything, encourage you guys to make sure you're thinking about why you're thinking about something. In this day and age, it is, people are constantly fighting for your attention because they know it gives them power. So just be very careful about what you're thinking about and what you care about. I don't know, I'm kind of getting on a weird philosophical tangent here, but this sort of thing does matter to me. Could you explain what the thing that you were doing on a radio now was before with the being out of bounds and the double saving? Oh, I was doing two things. I was doing something called weapon theft, and I was doing something called level stacking at the same time. So the VR mission thing was to steal the Quacko Ray. And the thing that I did on Iridia, I stacked the Starship Phoenix on top of the Iridia. Oh, Alamusa, I never even thought about that. Well, it's like they always say Alamusa, and they say it all the time. In culo alla balena. They say it all the time. You and I both know it too. Fuck. I really am sorry though, Rez. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I really didn't mean to hurt your feelings in any way. I know you said it's cool, but I just want to apologize again because I really do care about you and respect you, and I don't want you to think that I'm a dickhead who's just trying to make you feel bad. Arthur, thank you for going pleb hunting, man. I sincerely appreciate it.
You really should have that looked at.
Dude, A's in chat, please, for Arthur. If you guys are in support of him hunting down all these plebs, one by one, gunning them down in the streets. Hi, Foass. Thank you so much, Arthur. I really, really appreciate it, dude.
You will always be the love of my life.
You really should have that looked at.
I don't know why I reacted that way. I gotta be nicer about that in the future. It's important to be nice. I have recently rounded the corner. I used to think that it was cool to be like a dick about things and like dunk on people for internet points. But now I've realized that it's like actually 100 times cooler and more base to just be nice and considerate all the time. Like, it's genuinely the coolest thing you can do. But it's also really, really hard. Because, like, for example, I wasn't nice there before. And now I feel bad. Being polite versus being kind are the equivalent of being a liar versus being truthful. Well, I'm not talking about just being polite, you know what I mean? I'm talking about real niceness. The kind of shit that, like, that kind of shit that's an art form. You know, incredibly kind people make it look so fucking easy, man. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how the hell they do it, man. Who are people, you know, I talked before about giving power to the right people by giving them your time and attention. Who are people, let's give some power to the right people right now. Who are people that you guys think are genuinely, like, incredibly wholesome and kind and, like, uplifting human beings? Superman? I've heard Superman is, like, all about that ish. Actually, I gotta say, my personal favorite comic I've ever read was the issue where like, you guys know how in Greek mythology Atlas is, like, imprisoned by the gods to hold the world up until the end of time? There was an issue of Superman where Atlas's daughter was getting married, and he really wanted to attend the wedding, and so Superman offered to hold the world up for the day in his place. And it was actually, like, such a fucking epic issue. Like, oh, it's such a good comic. It's such a good comic. Oh, dude, Chimki is such a sweetheart. I fucking love Chicky. She's so kind. And Serbians. Tell me more about the wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on a second. Not that I'm saying that you're a liar. It's just that I've heard mixed opinions on we're not going to get into this. I was going to say something about Serbians, but maybe it's best that we don't get into this.
Oh, Janice, you always...
No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not saying it.
You really should have that looked at.
What hardware are you playing this on? I'm playing this on PS3. What up, Seer of Walls?
Oh, Janice, you
Yeah, I wanna...
my life.
You really
Arthur,
should have that looked at.
Genuinely, man. Thank you so much,
Thank you
dude.
for
Thank you for the
subscribing,
gifted subs.
and welcome to the
I'm so
Rack Pack.
appreciative, dude. You're the fucking realist. You are absolutely the fucking realist. Wolfbane, thank you for the 3 months as well.
Oh, Janice, you will always be the love of my life.
Oh, they were in Tooge. Wow, I didn't expect myself to miss these ones. All right, well, what's crazy is, even though we're going back to Aquatos right now, there's actually a very real chance that we're gonna save time on the split anyway, because I actually did weapon theft correctly, which means that I don't have to grind for 200,000 bolts. And I know why I missed that too. Okay. I gave you the freest fucking hit of your life, but you chose not to take it. Are you gonna note it down, or will you remember it? I already wrote it down. Wonderful. We like a good legal run. I really do feel bad about the way that I responded to that message that Rez wrote. What can I learn from it? I think the real issue was that I ever let my emotions come into play there. I think it's like, you know, one of the best pieces of advice I've ever heard, or one of the best like words of wisdom I've ever heard in my life, and I'm gonna share it with you guys right now. I once heard a saying by a philosopher of our day who said, a wise man once said nothing at all. I think sometimes the best thing you can do is just say nothing. And let your emotions feel themselves for a second. And then, once you've collected your shit, then you can say what you gotta say. Oops. Oh shit. Those guys fucking own me. No, it's fine to say that Serbians are very nice people, I think. I was mostly just making a terrible joke about European politics. Hello, Cristea Ricardo. What is chat waffling about? Good luck on the collecting stuff. Yo, thank you, Sagington Beange. I actually might not save time at all, because I think I may have beefed it. But, you know, that's okay. Time saved for next run, as they say. We finally got our first ever level stack, and that matters for a lot. I've finally, after all this time, I understand how level stacking works. I did Ouya any percent and Rack 1 any percent yesterday, and not gonna lie, these categories bang. Yeah, the Ratchet games kind of fuck right now, I'm not gonna lie. They fuck and they suck and they blow the whole house down. None of that made sense? Bro. You can't just say that. Yeah, I think I'm losing time here. Do you prefer the Metropolis remix or the original Rack version? This version. Definitely. What is the weapon is your favorite in the series? My personal favorite is the liquid nitrogen gun. I fucking love that gun.
You really should have that looked at.
Thank you, Anonymous, by the way, for gifting a sub to the Sagington Beange. V4 Rhino tops it. V4 Rhino is a good weapon. Yeah, dude, because you know what it was? It was that the meteor gun was in Rack 2, and then they put it back in Ouya, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get the meteor gun again, or whatever. Because I hated it too when I was younger, because I thought, you know, like most other people, I thought it sucked when I was a kid. And then it upgraded into the liquid nitrogen gun, and I fucking pog-faced, dude. It was epic. Why does the grind say plus 15k? Because you need like a few thousand more. I don't know why it says 15k instead of 18k. I just copied what King DDD's splits said. Yeah, I know it's for the Infector. Oh, well, I mean, you're just answering the question. It's for the Infector, yes, but it should say 18k. Because you don't really get any other bolts after this, so I don't really know what you're supposed to do. Why 18? Because the Infector costs 18,000 bolts. Well, there's probably a reason why he wrote 15k, but maybe there's like a few oh, maybe it's that there's like a few thousand more you can get. I don't know. What am I going here? Dax 3. Pedro Perez, thank you for the $2 super chat. Peas in chat, please, for Pedro Perez. I really appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much. Where's my duck? Did you do the ranger missions on Kerwan? Yes, indeedly do, I did. Yo, what up, Majora? This game is peak as hell. Hello there, Dax Nova. As we're wrapping up this run, I just wanted to say once again, I really am so sincerely appreciative of each and every one of you who's here. I know I'm not, like, I've had to reconcile a lot over this last year about how flawed of a content creator I really am. And the fact that you guys can see me with all my flaws and all my fucking, you know, all my fucking bullshit, and still decide to watch me and spend your precious time here with me, it really matters a lot. So thank you guys for that. Stop the negative self-talk, brother. That's not negative, it's just the truth. I mean, it's just the truth of the situation. Did you see me like a year ago? I was like fucking... I was like barely even streaming. I was streaming like once in a while, like a year or two ago, you know what I mean? Barely, I was doing, yeah, I mean, we don't have to get super deep in the weeds with all this shit, but like, you know. And he just continues. Bro, it's not negative. I like who I am now. I think I've come a really long way. Why is this? Okay. But I can like who I am now and also acknowledge that not that long ago, I had a severe case of the cringies, you know? Alright, we got the Titty Slammer trophy. Oops. Okay. Oh, don't do it. Okay. What? Well, thank you, Kai. I really appreciate that, man. I'm just a guy trying his best. Do more people watch you depending on what Ratchet and Clank game you're playing? If I'm being completely real, I don't know, and I also don't care. If that makes sense. I mean, is it smart of me to care about the metrics? It probably would be. But can I be super real? I haven't cared about the metrics of any of the content I've created in the last, like, 7 or 8 months. And I feel like my life has gotten significantly better for it. So, I was just curious. Oh yeah, and that's fine to be curious. I'm just giving you the real. You know, I'm just giving you the real answer. I noticed you had a lot of views during the Rack 1 All Mission stream. Well, that was probably because I was at world record level. That's kind of how it goes. At least a couple hundred more. This is not working. I don't know anything about that, Dark Blaster Zero. You probably... I don't know anything about that, frankly. Salam alaikum to you as well, Shiwa. How are you doing today, my dude? Oh, shit. That's what's wrong. I forgot. Oops. I knew I forgot something. Yeah, I don't know, Dark Blaster Zero. Frankly, I don't know what my viewer count is. I never look at it. It's just one of those things that, like, it doesn't matter to me. And I'll tell you why it doesn't matter to me. Because for many, many years, I thought the whole of my worth as a content creator was whatever number was on the viewer count or whatever. Like, yeah, that stuff kind of matters. But, like, what I've also learned is if you do what you're passionate about, it doesn't fucking matter how many viewers you have. It's like, the people will find you. Oops. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, Sag Bean. Yeah, Osakan, it's a great weapon. Okay. Fuck yeah, Kyle. I love to hear it, man. You're always welcome around these parts. Beautiful. Overall, very happy with this run. We didn't even maximize any of the big time saves either. This was kind of just like raw, like time save off of just playing better the entire way through. This is boding really well.
Suck.
Incredible. Oh wait, hold on, it's not yet over. We gotta make sure we got everything. We gotta make sure we got everything. Plus the thing you guys also have to consider when it comes to like viewers and things of that nature. People are extremely fair weather. Like they kind of want to just be there when things are really good. Like if I'm on world record pace in a category, I'm like slamming world records, shit like that, then yeah, there's gonna be a lot of people here, you know? But right now I'm still getting good at this category. And so there's not gonna be as many people because it's not as interesting if there's no stakes. But that's, you know, give me like a year and then I'll be world record level in like all 3 Ratchet games in like a bunch of categories. So it'll be a lot more exciting. It's a long-term project. I'm missing a trophy. Which trophy am I missing? Is it the skill points? I can't tell which trophy this is. The run is still going. Courtney Gears. You're missing a character? Which fucking one would I have missed? It's not this one. Courtney on Koros. What? Do I have to beat Nefarious again? Or do I have to beat the By Obliterator again? Or is this fine? I thought I grabbed it. Oh, I did miss it. I did miss it. Beat him again? Okay. That's so silly. Mein Geit is gewassen. Shut up. We go back to command center. Stop. Time save for next run indeed.
Suck.
Stop. Rip predict. It should be fine. We should be still getting sub 240. Just barely though. Where's Kiaweej so she could say suck? What's different about Kiawe saying it? Hyperbole Records. Thank you for the $3 Australian. I appreciate that, homie. Just found out about level stacking. Yeah, don't go level stacking. Don't go level stacking on September 11th. Don't do it.
Suck.
Alright, now we know for sure we got them all. Now we know for sure we got them all. Ah, you know what? That's fine. That is fine. We're still learning. Nothing to be upset about. A PB is a PB is a PB is a PB is a PB.